two postseason hopefuls in the National League go head-to-head in a potential wild card preview. Next. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe-out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
And the first pitch is taken for ball one as we're underway tonight in South Florida. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Pitch is popped up, and there's out number 1. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Scooter Gennett, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Stepping up to the plate, Joey Votto. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez, and a chance to add to his National League RBI lead if he can deliver right here. First pitch of the at-bat. A called strike on the inside corner.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Gennett at third with 2 away. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Reds lead one, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Tanner Roark is on the mound for the Reds in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry, they're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Starling Marte. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop on their bat and they can go deep.
Digging in, Chris Taylor, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Taylor.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Here we go. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
At the plate, Garrett Cooper, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. Here comes the first pitch. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the National League. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan? Please, Zach.
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Digging in, Franz Reyes. And he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the National League in RBIs entering play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Stepping into the box, Luis Arias, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The 0-1 delivery. Line to the right side. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Marlins 2 and the Reds nothing. So here's Matt Kemp now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Guys, this game features the league's best teams that are not currently leading a division. What does this matchup mean to the overall playoff picture?
You know, it's really amazing, Matt. You play all these games and it boils down to the last few games. We have 2 teams right now that have been trying to fight with each other all season long, and this very well could be a game that we're looking at. There could be a matchup in the wild card.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is Davis. And it's gone. A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. Number 25 for him on the year. As the Reds are off to Schneid, it's now a 2-1 game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Gabe Guerrero. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. A ball and no strikes. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now this ball's hit deep to left field.
Davis.
He's back to the track as he takes it for route number 2.
Batting 8, catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Standing in, Martin Maldonado. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Heading out towards shallow right. Reyes is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Reds get one of the runs back on this solo dinger. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Marlins 2 and the Reds 1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Barnhart.
Here comes the first pitch. Soft liner towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Now batting, Julian Gonzalez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Gonzalez, a Venezuelan-born ball player, is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, you can pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender. Looks to help out the pitching staff any way he can.
The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
The 1-2. Line towards center field. Guerrero patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Chris Sale. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Here's Starling Marte as he rips it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Set it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor, as he sends it on the ground to first. Taken in by Votto, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 2 full. It's the Marlins 2 and the Reds 1. Stepping in, Tanner Roark. 9-1-2 due up.
Tanner Roark.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup over the inside corner. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He popped out in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Scooter Gennett.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Sail into the windup. Here's the first pitch. This is pulled into right, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So with 2 out here, that extends the inning for Joey Votto.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
In is Joey Votto now, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
0-1, here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Barnhart recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Marlins lead this one 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Garrett Cooper. He reached on a single in his first try.
Garrett Cooper.
First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Hit on the ground to third. Suarez takes it in. And there's 1 down now. And with 1 away, we'll bring you a look at the current division standings. And you can see these guys have their work cut out for them if they want to make noise in the division. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Davis. was a strikeout victim in his first try. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty. One man out. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Reyes.
Into the box, Reyes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Here's the 0-1. Way out in front. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Takes this the other way to right. Puig is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. Hit hard to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. So far this year against Southpaws, Kemp is a 300 hitter on the dot. Can't complain about that.
Yeah, this is a great spot for him right now. He just seems to have been picking up left-handed pitching great all season long.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Bounce to first. To his left, Cooper. A spin and a throw. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out. Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Fastball called for strike 2. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back. But I think he might throw it here.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Puig will take a big turn and head for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one, a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Stepping in now, Gabe Guerrero, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Riding in once again, Luis Arias. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Luis Arias.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Here we go.
This is line to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Up next for the Marlins.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Let's go, Marlins!
Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Striding in, Julian Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. A less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chris Sale, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
Chris, let's do this. Come on.
Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
A pause and the 0-2. Lifted in the air to center. Moving under it, Guerrero. And that retires the side. Marlins leave 1. They still lead it 2-1. So striding in, Martin Maldonado. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Martin Maldonado.
Go back to Cincinnati.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Ready with another 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Reyes has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. So digging in now, Tanner Roar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. Popped him up. Cooper in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Up next for Cincinnati, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jorge Polanco. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Sale has his target. Here it is on 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Taken. Called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Count still at 1-2. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Fouled off. The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
3-2 pitch. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Reds are down and ordered. Our score remains 2-1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Quinzak. Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning.
Marte.
hustle, no condo, my life, so I deserve the best. For sure, started from the bottom.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground toward the left. Suarez is there, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter number 3, shortstop, Chris Taylor.
Digging in once again, Chris Taylor, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
A quick glove at third, and there were 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Into the box now, Garrett Cooper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline. To his right, Suarez. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They lead it 2-1. Ready for another shot now. Scooter Gennett. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Missed with a slider.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Down the first baseline. Cooper over to his left, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in, Joey Votto. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Squared that one up just a little late. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
In now, Eugenio Suarez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Votto, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Hit to short. There's 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Kemp.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. He's set. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's going to be a base hit for Kemp.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Digging in and looking for more, Yasiel Puig, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Strike one to start the at-bat. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. In there, strike two.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Reds strand a couple. They're down 2-1. At the plate, Chris Davis. A strikeout and a lineout for him so far.
Fielder, Chris Davis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
1 pitch, 1 swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Standing in now, Franz Reyes. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Kemp is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in now, Luis Arias. Hit. Oh, and it's off the first base bag. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
The batter, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Stepping in, Tucker Barnhart. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year as the Marlins have opened up a 4-1 lead.
Well, he missed the fastball earlier, so the pitcher thought he can't catch up to my heater. Well, he not only caught up to it, he chased it down and tattooed it out of here.
Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Sonny Gray is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year.
Sonny Gray. Now batting.
Into the box, Julian Gonzalez.
Gonzalez.
As he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Suarez ranges to his left. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's now 4-1 Miami. Back here on the show. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Leading off the inning, Gabe Guerrero, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Arias is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting. Catcher. Martin Maldonado.
In now, Martin Maldonado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that misses for ball 1. Pop high in the air. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Derek Dietrich will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Derek Dietrich.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Little tapper down the first baseline. That rolls foul for strike 1. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now. 2-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They trail it 4-1. Robert Stevenson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Robert Stevenson.
Now to the plate, Chris Sale. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him, he's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Not even close to the strike zone.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Here's Starling Marte. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Line hard toward right center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Taylor.
In now, Chris Taylor, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. Marte stands at first with 1 out. Marte off for second. Pitch inside. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
Not every catcher could make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
It's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul. The next 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Marlins down quietly, but they lead it 4-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jorge Polanco, he leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
One of the keys to being a great outfielder, not being afraid to sacrifice your body. Terrific diving catch there that he made look a lot easier than it actually is.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Fouled away. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. 4-1 our score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the 2 starters. In is Joey Votto now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a change as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here, as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Tyler Kinney enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Tyler Kinney.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
1 strike.
And a fastball just a bit high.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Three and one now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Belted high and deep into right center. Marte going back to the track, to the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. Number 26 for him on the season, and the Reds get a touch closer here. It's now a 4-2 score. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying. D-Row, the hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. And this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Eugenio Suarez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Ready with the 1-2. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line, and that's off the left field wall. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Suarez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's going to be a base hit for count.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Giro, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
51.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1 in the inning for the Reds, and it comes on this Joey Votto homer. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Marlins 4 and the Reds 2. Jake Cave is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Playing left field, number 62.
So stepping in, Garrett Cooper.
Leading off for the Marlins, third baseman, Garrett Cooper.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Well, they won't move into a playoff spot today. They'll get 1 step closer with a win. You've got to give this team credit. They refuse to fade away even this late into the season.
You know, D-Row, when the schedule starts to wind down like it is when you have these close games, these are the kind you have to win if you want to get into the postseason.
This is a postseason game, Dan. You got to treat it as such. The manager's going to treat it as such. We just need the leadoff runner on, and we can relax the boys a little bit, see if we can score.
Amazing when you have a target in front of you. They've been in second place for the last few weeks, and all of a sudden they've set their sights on getting that first wild card spot. This would be a big win because, listen, if all possible, you would love to host a wild card game and play it at home.
Bouncer to the left side. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
The left fielder, number 8, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 44 on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Standing in now, Franz Reyes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Come on, Marlins!
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Maldonado is after it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Up next for the Marlins, third baseman.
So striding forward now, Luis Arias. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Wind up and the 0-1, and that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Line towards center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Hey, Dero, there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting him off with back-to-back off-speed pitches, has him 0-2, and can't get that fastball by him.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to rights, 0-2. You can expand the zone. You can go north, south, east, west, and what does he do? He leaves a fastball, a hittable fastball, and he was able to get a knock.
Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Marlins tack on one more, courtesy of the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Reds. It's now 5-2 Miami. Trey Guerrero comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Guerrero.
Settling in now, Gabe Guerrero will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Maldonado.
Ready for another chance? Martin Maldonado. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Now the 2-0 home. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Jesse Winker will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Into the corner and slicing foul. The average for him at 267 on the year. 14 homers and 37 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Sliced hard down the left field line. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Line hard to center field. And that's in there, base hit. And that'll score the run from third. And don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. No balls and a strike to count. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
From the belt, the pitch. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Joey Votto. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
First pitch on its way. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Winker, the runner at third. Polanco on at second with 2 down. 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Line hard. But this is a foul ball. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. The catch is made, and the Marlins have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Well, it's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season. Clearly, this guy is one of the best in the game.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Miami Marlins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Sale earns win number 15, tops on the staff as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Trey Guerrero records the save, his 40th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 5 runs on 11 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. For the Reds, 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Chris Sale. His record is now 15-6. The save to Chris Sale. Loss goes to Tanner Rowan, his 6th loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. A reminder that special Miami-Dade transit shuttles to Golden Glades Tri-Rail Station will be available just outside the stadium.